And welcome back to Better Half Sports. We're here in the bottom of the fifth. Padres taking on the Pirates. 2-1 Padres today off of a solo shot from Austin Nola, his first, and Manny Machado hit his first home run for the year as well. The Pirates' run and only hit came off of a Kevin Newman home run. Joe Musgrove started, and he's still on the mound looking good here. Now with a 1-2 count facing Bryan Reynolds. I'm JJ, and with me, as always, Dixon Snyder, the former Padre draft pick and prospect. How's it going, Dick?
I'm doing good. Got a lead. We're looking for the 4-game sweep here. And that'd be good coming off the 4-game losing streak. So,
Shot down the line. That's fair ball. It's going to be a double. Bam gets it in quick. Got him.
yeah.
Got him by a mile.
Showing that arm. That's what you do.
Bryan Reynolds trying to get, thinking he's a fast guy. He does play center field, but he is not fast. And Joe Musgrove takes out his frustrations for giving up a second hit on Adam Frazier and hits him, puts him on first base. I think Adam Frazier might have leaned into that one.
He wanted the double play ball. He wanted the opportunity for that to show that he could do it. So, since, Newman, tried to go for the double instead of just taking the single, he was like, I'm going to get that guy on first anyway.
Grounded to third. This could be two. And there it is. Double play to end the inning.
Musgrove called it.
We'll be right back. Padres up 2-1.
Such a terrible town Pittsburgh is, isn't it?
That river smells. And we're back. Yeah. Will Myers to lead off here. Cody Ponce. Is it Ponce? Ponce? There is a Ponce de Leon, so it could be Ponce. Myers takes one up high. It is Jackie Robinson today. You don't have to adjust your television. Everybody's wearing the number 42. And the Padres will wear number 42 once we go back home. Everybody wears it once at home, so nice gesture.
You think that, I think this year they're going to be doing the Lou Gehrig Day for ALS and stuff, right?
Yeah, I know it's been mentioned.
Then do you think, I don't think they'll do it this year, but do you think in the future that everybody be wearing number, 4 for Lou Gehrig?
I don't think it's a thing that should be done. I know the jackwagons on the Pirate broadcast who are over here like next door making stupid faces at us. That's their normal faces. They look stupid with their normal faces. That's Greg Brown and Joe Block over there talking about how everybody should wear the number 21. Roberto Clemente, an amazing player, Hall of Famer, and deserves to be represented by baseball in his own way. But this is Jackie Robinson Day, and this is how it's done. Again, Roberto, great, but Pirate fans, calm down. Nobody cares about you. Nobody cares about the Steelers or the Penguins. So we'll celebrate Roberto in a different way.
Well, Lou Gehrig wore number 4, right? Was it 4 or 5?
He was number 4. He was the cleanup hitter right behind the Babe.
Man, what a team, right?
That is right. Fouled away, 2-2 count. So far, 5 fingers. Freddie Ferguson, the home plate umpire, has been okay today. Tommy Pham fouls that one off. Tommy Pham 1 for 2 today.
In a battle.
He's been doing pretty well since they've taken him out of the leadoff spot, and he drills one here to the wall, but smiling Gregory Polanco gets it to retire the side. 2-1 Padres.
I think they dump all their poo in the river.
Yeah, bad.
That's like where all the.
You think that's why Greg and Joe look the way they look? Just that river?
Just smiling all the time.
That's Gregory. That has to be the river up there. I just smiles the entire time. Joe Musgrove still out here doing work. Down 2-0 here to Jared Oliva. Takes one, hits a shot in the gap. Run down by Grisham. Grisham flashing that gold glove logo. The Padres came in today on a 3-game winning streak, looking for the sweep today. It'd be a 4th straight win after dropping 4 straight. We had such a great start, and then completely fell asleep against the Rangers.
Yeah. Yeah, they probably went in underestimating.
And not too familiar playing in that ballpark, so it made a bang. Strike 3 by Musgrove. 2 away here in the bottom of 6th.
Joe carving up his old team here.
3 straight wins, though, has put the Padres back on top in the National League West at 8-5, half a game up on the Dodgers and Giants, both 7-5. The Diamondbacks 5-7, a couple games back, and the Rockies 2-10, looking for the first overall pick.
Yeah,
ball to Grisham will end the inning.
They're going to be right there.
I'll do it for 6.
They are going to be equal to what the river smells like. I just can't get over that river. It stinks.
I can't get over how Colorado still has a baseball team. And we're back here in the top of the 7th. Jerks and Profar to lead off. You see the numbers there. Profar doing really well beginning of the season here. 1 for 2 today. Came in batting .357 with 1 homer, 4 runs driven in. Swings at a pitch just low there. Had a home run cut on that one, trying to hit one into the poop water. And swings at a nice pitch by Ponce. I got to give him that one. That was a nice pitch. Strike 3, 1 away. Grisham up.
Yeah, I don't know which river is worse, right? You got the Rouge River in Detroit, which is so polluted it's red. And then you got the Cuyahoga River in Cleveland, and that thing's pretty horrible. And then this river, the what's it called?
It definitely goes Cleveland first. The Cleveland River has forced LeBron James out of town twice.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I would have left too.
Rounder to first base there, no problem. 2 away. Padres not showing much life again. Just the 2 home runs. They do have 5 hits, I believe, or 5 so far here in the top of the 7th. Hosmer 0 for 2 today, batting way down in the 8-hole. Struggling a little bit this year.
And wasn't that a part of, remember when Steve Kerr left Cleveland, or was traded from Cleveland, however he went to the Bulls? And wasn't that a part of his introductory press conference, was he was it smells so much better here, and I
think it's in the documentary. I can't remember. It might be in that Last Dance documentary, but yeah, he was more than happy to get away. And Hosmer gets a hold of one. That is just foul. Only a few feet foul.
Oof, I thought he got it.
Ball 4. That'll walk is as good as a hit. Not a home run, but well, Dick, we did have some roster news coming into today. The Nationals and Padres made a trade just yesterday. We don't see him in the lineup today, but the Padres send Victor Caratini. Well, they picked that up here in the bottom of the 7th, as that was a quick inning. 2-1 Padres.
Oh, say, can you brave?
The whole song. Wilmer Depot to lead off here. And as I was mentioning about the trade, the Nationals send Kyle Schwarber, who they just signed not too long ago. They send him to the Padres for Victor Caratini. It's a 1-for-1 deal, no prospects, nothing else. So a couple of former Cubs that went different places in the offseason traded for each other. It gives Luis Campusano a chance to be Nola's relief or the backup catcher. Strike 3 by Musgrove. 1 away here, and he is cruising.
Yeah, he is. He's killing him.
And it gives the Padres that not much needed, but just Schwarber's bat against righties. That left-handed bat can do a lot of damage. So I understand what the Padres are doing there, giving Campusano a shot, more of a shot in the majors, and getting a home run bat back. We don't have a ton of home runs. They deadened the ball, they say. So broken bat down here to Machado. Scoops it up, tosses it over first. Would have been a tough play if anybody else was running to first base, but not tough at all in this situation with Colin Moran, who is, I'm not talking about the Cardinals guy. His name is actually spelled Moran. Rounds up at third. Rounder up the middle there. Gregory
Oof.
Polanco smiling the whole time. I would be too. Base hit by
Just out of the reach
smiling
of Kim
Greg.
there.
That'll do it for Joe Musgrove. In comes Emilio Pagan.
It's his first appearance of the year.
I believe so. Strike one outside, 5 fingers, giving us the call there. So that was the Padres roster. You don't see very many early season trades, but this one seemed to make sense. The Nationals needed another catcher.
The Nationals had that injury to their backup catcher. I don't remember his name. Worthless.
Nobody does.
But so they needed a backup catcher. They get a switch hitter, Victor Carantini, who calls a solid game. But that's about the extent of Victor Carantini. Well, maybe if he goes and plays at Washington, different ballpark, different scene. But I didn't, it was nice to have the extra switch hitter in our lineup. But Victor is also a base clogger. He doesn't have a great arm.
And that'll do it. Again, another quick inning. Through 7, 2-1 Padres. We'll have to pick that up when we get back to the partner. I know, we're flying through.
Okay. Yeah.
And we're back. Chris Stratton will take over for Cody Ponce. Padres are glad to see him go away. He mowed through the hitters. So what were you saying there, Dick?
Carantini has a weak arm. He calls an okay game, but, he does let some pass balls go through, and he's not a great framer. His arm is soft. Charmin's soft, and foul that one off, Kim. And he's a base clogger. You can only go station to station if this guy singles. I mean, you got to hope that a guy doubles and you single behind him because he's only going one base at a time. Unless you hit that thing to a gap or into a deep corner.
Yeah, Schwarber not known for his speed, but he does have decent speed. He play the outfield. He's going to play mostly DH for the Padres, according to Jace. But he can play left, so not a bad move.
He could play left. I heard, I think it's Wayne Kirby, the fielding coach, was going to start training him up, maybe looking at third to spell Manny on some days. He could probably play first. He could catch. I mean, let's not forget, he could catch too.
He hasn't caught in a while, but he was drafted as a catcher.
So, I mean, he's got a lot more versatility than Victor Carantini, who is basically just a catcher.
Catcher, switch hitter, but yeah, just not a lot of pop. And did like to ground into the double play.
There we go.
No speed base hit there.
Yeah, look at Mateo.
He'll get his first start of the year, his first action of the year. That brings up Will Myers.
You gotta watch. Well, that's one thing about the Padres is many of them, if not all of them, are damn near a threat to steal bases. Especially now that slow Carantini's gone.
Yeah.
I mean, outside of Hosmer or Manny Machado, I mean, even Manny and Hosmer can pick a spot where they can snatch one, Not as consistent as Tatis or Mateo, or not even as much as like a slower
Runner
guy
goes. And looked like he was in there. And no!
Oh, that's a bad call. That's a horrible call.
Hot Carl Dixon says, no, sir. I don't know why Jace didn't challenge there. It's Jace Tingler stuff.
Well, that's why Jace isn't a championship manager.
Like 2 now. 2 and 2.
And if we do win a championship, it's the players in despite of him more than it is his ability.
Strike 3.
Gosh darn. What a filthy pitch that one was. Check his fingers.
You can hear it like ripping off of his hand.
Yeah, it was sticky.
Just like Clayton Kershaw's hat. See that was disgusting. What was on his hat? Oh, we're back here in the bottom of the 8th. Emilio Pagan up. We were just talking about the hot topic of pitchers using substances. We haven't really seen much or heard much when it comes to Padres pitchers, but the Dodgers, there is photo proof. There is verbal proof from Trevor Bauer and his double chin, talking about using substances, and Clayton Kershaw keeps a glob of mayonnaise on his hair
Yeah,
we don't really know who it is. My money's on Max Muncy, but I could see Justin Turner as being the guy.
I would, yeah, that would be my safe bet right there. Would be Justin Turner. I mean, the guy got re-signed for a reason, and Kershaw probably prefers his freshly homemade squoze and mayonnaise.
Mm-hmm.
But and that's probably why he got another contract. Because I mean, they have infielders. They could have used Gavin Lux. They could have, used Chris Taylor on the infield. Then there's Beatty and Rios, and I mean they had options, but no, they had to pay Justin Turner. What was it, $8 million? And it's probably just because of Kershaw's preference of his freshly squoze knuckle children.
Makes sense. So Emilio Pagan does his job out of the pen. Now bring in Drew Pomerantz, face Jared Oliva. Not much of a batter is Oliva. He's up here showing it.
Yeah, lefty on righty. Most batters would be all over this, but clearly this guy's going to be overmatched by Drew, who has had a couple of good seasons back to back.
Strike three. Greg Brown and Joe Block are shaking their head in disbelief next door. Padres still up 2-1.
They can't believe they are terrible. They're just terrible. And these guys are just in disbelief that their players are terrible.
They have a couple solid guys. They got that Newman and Frazier, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, hang up your hat on that, though. That's it. No pitching. Catchers are a joke.
Broken bat.
2 players, and I might give Reynolds a nod.
You see Tommy Pham doing some work here. This year's batting. He's 4 for 13 with that home run. He's doubled today as well, or doubled in series. No, it's just home run today. He has doubled in the series as well. Get it right, intern.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with him.
Shows up late, and then he gives me the wrong information. He said he did tell me some positive information. Greg and Joe, this is for all you Pirates fans who just got sick of listening to those nerds talking about how Jared Oliva is a future all-star. They think this guy is going to do some things, maybe has 40 home run power. I have no idea how these guys keep their job. I don't feel bad for anybody in Pittsburgh because that's your own fault that these guys are hired and employed. But it's not going to happen, Pirates fans. Deep fly ball. Oh. The wind is just going to hold that in. It's a little bit chilly here today in Pittsburgh, and the poop breeze from the Poop River over there is just going to knock those down. When you seen when Machado's home run earlier and Nola's home run, you got to hit line drives. You can't get it up in the jet stream. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, the day Oliva is a all-star will be Charlie's first day at work's over.
To mess with those guys, I like to send notes over through our intern, and I like to say that I agree Jared Oliva is going to do stuff. And these guys will just go on and on about how good he is. And that'll do it for the Padres. We are cruising.
They sent you about it.
I threw it away.
How Polanco was going to turn his whole career around. Hilarious. Just drunk or something at work. I don't know.
Keona Kella. I'm going to get drunk after this game. Keona Kella.
Well, yeah, victory drinks. But
and to close this one out,
Greg and Jack Wang, whatever his name is over there.
Joe
those guys.
Stupid head. His head is misshapen. Not Sam Cassell misshapen, but it's weird.
Yeah, like when he was coming out, they used a vacuum cleaner, right?
Sure, they had vacuum cleaners back then, but possibly.
Okay, maybe I would think they had a vacuum cleaner back then.
They probably did. Well, they probably did. I just didn't know if wherever he's from, they might have had it. He seems like a guy from West Virginia. That just might be how they look in West Virginia. Never been. I have no problem never going there, and I'll never be there.
Meth is a hell of a drug. So.
Meth is their breakfast of champions in West Virginia. Fly ball to center field. That'll do it. One away here. If we were back home, we'd be hearing those beautiful bells. They say the attendance was over 21,000. It is about half Padres fans, though.
Yep.
which that makes it a sellout for the Pirates, getting about 10,000 fans.
Yeah, and these Greg Brown over there is talking about, the Padre. He's only counting the P and he's calling them Pirate fans. Like that's Pirate Brown. And he's like, nah, that's black and gold. I'm like, you mean yellow? And he's like, no, it's gold.
Yeah.
So you already know they're
confused.
They don't even know their team colors.
One and two here from Kella now to Kevin Newman. Kevin Newman strikes out.
Got him.
There's one of our guard dogs. Thanks, old Charlie.
Yeah.
I'm getting used to the dogs around here. They do keep out. It's kept Greg and Joe out of here too. They tried coming in, and the dogs were like not having it. So that's okay with me.
Alto stopped them right at the door, so that was great. He tried to come over and say hi like we were friends. We're not Mark and Don.
0-2.
We're not friends.
Fouls that one away. Padres looking for the sweep here. 2 away, bottom of the 9th. And there's a deep fly ball, and this is bad news if it stays fair.
Oh, gosh.
And it does.
Blown save.
A blown save for
Wilmer.
Calm down, Wilmer Depot.
That's probably the last home run he'll ever hit. So
here comes future Cardinal Colin Moran. If you're wondering why I say that, it's because there is a famous Cardinal fan who said, "Get a brain, Morans." And you can't pick him out of a crowd because he looks just like most other Cardinal fans. And he looks a lot like Colin Moran. So I can see Colin Moran easily going to the Cardinals and probably boosting his numbers by 30, 40 points, 20 home runs. No questions asked.
And didn't it say get a Brian Morans?
Yeah, I'm not sure if he spelled it both wrong, but definitely Morans. That'll do it for the 9th, but the Pirates do tie it up. Manfred Rule will start the top of the 10th. We got to get a better closer.
Yeah.
Jake Cronenworth to pinch hit here. Go lefty-righty.
Oh, it does say get a brain. Oh, okay.
So he spelled brain right. Cardinal fans, don't worry. If you think that nobody's going to talk crap about you or you're just going to listen to your nerd, that old man's got to kick the bucket. I'm tired of that guy. I'll tell it to his face. He'll forget 5 minutes later, so it's not going to be a problem. Eventually we play the Pirates. Or the Cardinals playing the Pirates now. 2-2 here now at the top of the 10th. Keone Kela with the blown save. Cronenworth gets a hold of one. This is deep. Caught by Polanco. There
you go.
Get a man to third.
Advancing. It does say get a brain Moran.
Brain.
And then he's
now with one out.
Shirt.
Hosmer up.
He's wearing his Cardinal shirt with the American flag bandana and another sign in his left hand that says "Go USA."
Mm-hmm. These are all hand-me-down things I've heard because the gene pool is just getting so bad over there that these guys cannot make their own signs. It's just handed down generation to generation.
Okay, that does look like something his grandfather made.
That was Cronenworth pinch hitting for Grisham, who advanced Profar to third now with one out. Hosmer now a 1-2 count. Deep fly ball will give the Padres the lead. The strikeout will do nothing.
And it did nothing. Chris Stratton just tearing us up.
I'll bring up Austin Nola.
See if we can get some simplified do or die here.
Would be nice.
Swinging late.
No military in attendance here.
His fastball's 95. It's not that explosive.
Maybe that was another reason we got rid of Caratini. We don't want that that Cub mentality of struggling against 95. Rubbing off on Nola, it might be too late. Ball one outside.
Guy on second base to start this inning. You can't get him past third now.
Grounder to second, and that will not do it. Toss over to first. And that'll do it for the Padres here in the 10th. We'll see if we can stop the Pirates from walking this one off. After, I told you, after the game. And Kyle Schwarber, the aforementioned
We're about
Kyle Schwarber,
so
comes in now.
to the Pirates.
Gregory Polanco up, but
though.
the not very fast, incredibly slow Colin Moran is at second. Colin Moran scares kids. I saw him trying to sign autographs. He wanted to sign autographs, and kids were running away.
Yeah.
Chopper to the pitcher. Moran's going to take third. I'm not sure if Kella saw what was going on there at all, but now the
Now
speedy.
they do the switch hitter.
Well, it worked out. That was. I don't know what the heck was going on. It's an easy toss over to third. But now the speedy. Okay, calm down. The speedy Anthony
Man, that was
Alford
a
in.
rip. That was a great rip. Ooh.
And Reynolds,
Got the lovely bunch of coconuts. Dee-dee-dee.
1 for 3 today. 1-1 count.
Limit.
Now 2-1.
Oh, look, the Mets are in the 10th inning, too.
Yeah, but they're winning.
I think. Oh, yeah.
Strike 2. One more strike. That's what we need here from Kella. Not quite sure why Jace left him in the game, but see if it pays off.
Oh,
This is a fly ball, shallow. Nice catch.
Oh, that
tosses
was
it
bad.
home. And
Tommy.
not as a terrible throw, and that'll
Let
do
that
it.
drop.
Pirates win. Way to go, Tommy.
Good gracious.
Bam.
I see why. I was already
And that'll do it. The
getting in on
Padres' 3-game win streak ends. Pirates are celebrating like they just won a division title, which I don't remember the last time they won a division title. 70s, right? Late 70s? That'll do it.
We are family Pirates. Here, you want a rip of this?
After, well, let me close out of here. We'll see you guys next time. Padres lose 3-2.